So it's Friday, May 1st, and it's been a minute since I've been on this channel. So let's make some billionaire bacon, oatmeal raisin pancakes, and talk about where I am right now in my wellness journey. Bacon. I really think that bacon is like the perfect food. So this is how I make this billionaire bacon. How you make it is, of course, you get your bacon out, put it on your bacon pan. You hit it with some black pepper and some brown sugar, baby. And yes, I just went in with my hands. But take a look at these nails. In case you don't know, I have a nail channel, Learning DIY Nails. So I cleaned off my hands. And we're going to put this back in the oven. I have the oven at 425, so it took maybe about 20-25 minutes for both sides to be done. And this is what it's looking like. I'm not even going to pretend like I'm trying to lose weight, because I'm not. That's why this is a wellness journey. Here's something I realized about myself in losing weight. Losing weight takes a lot of mental energy for me to figure out, well, what is the methodology that I'm going to use to lose weight? And then how do we keep it off? It's exhausting. And invariably, I wind up falling back to my old eating patterns and movement patterns. So what I'm realizing is that I really need to focus on establishing new baseline patterns and health patterns. All right, so let's get into these oatmeal raisin pancakes. To the mix, of course, I've got to add some cinnamon, nutmeg, and a little bit of brown sugar. So I've had these oats soaking in some water for about 20-30 minutes or so. So they're going to be the base of my mixture. And I throw my seasonings in on there. Then we're going to hit it with these raisins, child. The entire box. The entire box. And I'm running low on my pancake mix, but that's okay. It's enough in there for me to do what I got to do. So first I made it so that it almost looked like a dough. But I like my pancakes a little bit, just a little bit thinner than thick. Don't ask me. That's not an exact measurement, but this is the consistency that I like the batter to be. So I've had my pan warming up on a low heat. So as you can see, the edges get a little bit thin. And while I'm waiting, child, I had to hit that bacon. my God, today. All right, so we flip this pancake over. Get a little bit of grass-fed butter on the top while the bottom is cooking. And before I plate it up, take me a little Fuji apple, make some slices. And here is the final look, honey. Final look. That's the plate. I find that it's super easy to fall into the trap of wanting instant results. What's going to get the weight off the fastest? What's going to give the most dramatic physical transformation in the quickest turnaround time? And that may look nice, but it's not health. It's not longevity. It doesn't, in the long run, usually whatever you use or do to get the weight off, you have to continue doing in order to keep the weight off. But I like to eat. Okay? I like to eat, right? And more importantly than that, I like to enjoy my life. I like to do things that I like to do to enjoy myself. So for me right now, wellness is going to be about, well, how can I enjoy the things that I like to enjoy, but do it in a way that sustains my health? And there's so many different ways and approaches to health. What is going to be the way and methodology that works for me that I'm going to actually stick to? And I won't feel like, oh, I was on this program and I fell off, and so, now I'm a failure. Like, that does not help my wellness journey at all, because part of wellness is your mental. So anything where I feel like, oh, I tried, but I failed, yeah, that's not for me. And instead of drowning my pancakes in syrup, I like to dip. So here we go. Oh yeah, it was a little bit too much. Oh, so good. So good. And with that bacon, and a little slice of apple, child. You gotta wash it down with some water. Child, I ate at 12 o'clock. Them pancakes held me over. I ain't eat dinner again until 8 o'clock. It's 9:30 while I'm doing this voiceover. So this will probably get posted on May 2nd. But that's okay. So where have I been? Child, I've been here in my little office space, clocking in these hours for my job, child. Clocking in. I've also been on my nail channel. I'm going to zhuzh these up a little bit, and you'll see this on my nail channel like next week sometime. So I've been there. I've been on my writing channel, been working on client projects in the background, and just juggling it all, child. Juggling it all. So where am I on my wellness journey today, May 1st? Well, you know what? I got to say, let's take a look at this. I don't know how this is going to show up on camera, so I'll just take a picture and insert it right here. And what it says is, learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. So I am just living for today with the idea of what I want to see tomorrow, of building what I want to see tomorrow. I am building the media and content machine that I'm building with the faith of what it will do for me when I stay consistent with it, in the next year, in the next 2 years, in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years. So when I first posted my very first video on YouTube back in 2014, I signed up for YouTube on my It's Denise Renee channel. I don't remember what I had it named then, but I signed up for that channel in 2014. And I was extremely inconsistent, but I just think that, wow, if you had been consistent, where would you be right now? Even towards the end of 2019 and the beginning of 2020, I was really consistent creating writing content. And then I hit a wall, and it just so happened to coincide with the vid that was and I stopped being consistent with that. And I paused my business because I really had to think about what I wanted to do, if I wanted to even keep on doing it, all of that good stuff. So when I finally kind of came back around by the late of 2024, I was like, girl. So consistency is at the forefront of my mind. But even as I think about what I'm building in terms of a career, so to speak, or a business, so to speak, I have to think about my health in that as well. Because if I'm not here to enjoy it, what's the point? If I'm unhealthy throughout the process, what's the point? And I have a lot to live for. I have a lot to look forward to in the next 10 years in my son's life, let's say, even in my own life. Even though right now I feel like I'm just trying to survive this presidency. 47's spin around the block is not like 45's spin around the block. This is hitting differently, and we're not even 2 years in yet. We're just a year and a half in, and I just need to keep focusing on what I'm doing so that if I need to make moves, I can make moves. But having my health intact through it all as a foundation is important. So like I said, I can't even fix my mind to a weight loss journey right now. What I can fix my mind to is developing long-term habits that I know will sustain my health for the next 50 years of my life, God's willing. So I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments about what wellness means to you. Is it just all weight loss, or is it the whole picture? And what are you focusing on right now in your wellness journey? Let me know. So the thing that I'm focusing on right now in the month of May is my sleep. I have been very terrible with my sleep. And so rest is the foundation of everything. Rest is the foundation of good hormonal balance. Rest is the foundation of giving the body time to digest and repair itself, etc., etc. So my goal over this next month is to honor my alarm clock. I literally have an alarm clock that goes off at 11 p.m. every day. And I keep telling myself, girl, take yourself to bed. Stop being up on this computer. Even though I juggle a lot, right? So it's like I clock out from my job and then I clock in to my business, whether I'm editing a manuscript or I'm writing an article for a client or I'm working on my own content. I got work to do. It's work I enjoy doing, but it's got to get done. But I also realized that not taking time to rest, not taking time to have breaks has consequences. And I've just been feeling myself be a little bit run down lately. So I'm like, let's start with just focusing on rest. I'm not going to stress myself out about eating and food. We're coming up into the summer, and this is a time of year where I love to eat a lot of salads. So I'm like, okay, let's get our salads and protein on. No big deal. We can just do that. But let's just rest. I'm also going to work on reestablishing a baseline for fasting and at least just get back into a 16-8 intermittent fasting pattern, which will work well for taking my behind to bed. So I'll be doing that. And the eating protocol that really, I just really like to do is OMAD. I really like eating one meal a day. It works very well for me, and it kind of keeps my weight at least stable. Like, what it will initially do is drop off weight, and then it'll just kind of stabilize. And for a little bit, I was like freaking out because I was like, oh, well, you got to vary up your fast if you're looking to lose weight. You can't let your body get used to something. But you know what? I need to create new set points for my body. I need to create new habits that are where I fall back to. So I need to fall back to, girl, 7 hours of sleep a day. Girl, at least 12 hours where you're not eating. And there's no reason to be eating in the middle of the night. And usually, if I'm still up, my stomach is like, oh, well, we're hungry. We want a snack. And so that going to bed will at least keep food out of my mouth and give my body the time that it needs to do what it do. So I will be working on just those two things this first week. And Friday is an easy day for me right now to take a pause and record a video. So I'll check in with y'all next Friday. Right now, I have a meeting with a client coming up at 4:30, so I need to get prepared for that. Also, I'm working on I got 3 major projects going on, so I gotta get going on that. And I have my content for my personal channel to finish editing and for my book writing channel to finish editing. My nail content is already done for this week. I managed to get that done last week, actually. So that's ready to be published. But the rest I gotta do. So I'm gonna have to talk to y'all later. I do appreciate y'all for watching, but your girl's got a lot to do. So I'm gonna call y'all back later.